Am I the asshole for trying to make my family's traditional business eco-friendly? I went behind my uncle's back to stop our family's olive press from polluting a local river, and it resulted in a screaming match in front of our employees and has now divided our small village. I'm Mady, 28 years old, and my uncle Hassan is in his late 50s. Since my father passed, Hassan has been the patriarch and runs our ancestral olive oil business in our village in the Atlas Mountains. Our press has operated the same way for 100 years. After I got my degree in environmental science, I came home to help, and I noticed something I could no longer ignore. We dump tons of olive pumice, the leftover solid waste, into the dry riverbed behind the press. When the rains come, it all washes into the river that our community relies on. It's a tradition, but it's also pollution. I presented a detailed plan to my uncle. We could compost the pumice and sell it as organic fertilizer. We could switch from plastic to recycled glass bottles. It would be cleaner, create a new revenue stream, and be better for our reputation. He shut me down completely. He clasped his hands behind his back, looked at the giant stone mill that was his grandfather's, and said, "Your father's spirit is in this place. We do things the way we always have. These city ideas of yours are foolish and an insult to our legacy." I tried arguing for weeks, but he wouldn't budge. So I did something I'm not proud of. I used my own savings and went behind his back. I bought a small compost turner and a pallet of glass bottles and set them up in a disused corner of the property. I started diverting the pumice myself after the day's work was done. The confrontation happened yesterday. An old farmer from the next village who had heard about my project came to buy the first batch of compost. My uncle saw the farmer handing me money. He stormed out of the office, his face like a thundercloud. In front of all our workers who were silently watching, he exploded. "What is the meaning of this? You defy my word in my own home?" he roared, his voice echoing over the hum of the press. "Your father and I built this business with our sweat and honor. And you, with your books and your arrogance, you tell the whole valley that we are dirty, that our tradition is poison. You are shaming your father's name." I stood my ground, my heart pounding. "Uncle, I am trying to honor his name by making sure it has a future," I said, my voice rising. "Our tradition is poisoning the water. This isn't about shame, it's about responsibility. We can be better." He called me a disloyal boy who had been corrupted by city life and told me I was no longer welcome at the press. He's now telling everyone in the village I tried to steal from the family business. I feel like I did the right thing for the environment, but I may have destroyed my family in the process. So am I the asshole?